Okay, yes, good morning, students. I hope that you all are doing fine. Okay, so today, before starting with our what I say, the chapter, there is a very interesting video for you. Let me show you. Okay, yes, class. So enjoy this video, observe this video properly, and then I will ask you certain questions related to it. Okay. Okay, yes, class. Have you enjoyed this video? And can you tell me who was that person or that character? Very good. That was Mr. Bean. And what he was trying to do? Definitely, he was trying to make us laugh. What else he was trying to do? Right, he was basically packing. Okay, so that's our topic for today that we are going to start with. That's packing. Okay, yes, class. What's the topic today? That's packing. Okay, chapter 7 that we are going to start with packing. It's by written by Jerome K. Jerome. Okay, Jerome K. Jerome. Pronounce it with me. Jerome K. Jerome. Right? You can even remember it with JK or 2JK. So Jerome K, right? So if we talk about the writer, so writer was born on 2nd May 1859 and he died on 14 June 1927. Dates are very important, so remember them. And was an English writer and humorist. Okay, yes class, what do you understand by this term humorist? Yes, who basically creates humor with the help of these stories. Okay, or we can say with the help of these situations, they create certain kind of situations which create or which led to laughter, right? Best known for the comic travelogue Three Man in a Boat. Okay, yes, travelogue is basically that a book, or we can say journal kind of written on traveling, like where they traveled, how they traveled, what different things they did. And this is one of the I would say chapter of this book. Even you can see the what I would say the book title over here, written by Jerome K. Jerome, Three Men in a Boat. Okay, so it's one of the chapter of this beautiful book. And I would say a book filled with humor. There are a lot of situations which will make you laugh when you will read it. Packing is the story of three friends who are busy in tedious work. Tedious basically means a work that requires lot of effort, physical effort also, mental effort also. Okay, so tedious is something that requires physical as well as mental effort. Just before they set off for their journey. So you class, I'm sure that every person or every parent before you leave for school also, they make sure that each and everything that you required is there in front of you. you required a water bottle, so they make sure that it is on the table. Lunch box, your bag properly arranged according to the timetable. So same way, when you are going to like travel somewhere, you plan first. You create a list. Okay, these are the things that I need to take with me. As you saw, Mr. Bean was also doing same. He was deciding what to keep and what not to keep, right? So that his suitcase can get closed. So same way, Jerome also and his two friends. So basically, three of the friends were deciding what to pack and how to pack. So this is all about this. Okay, yes, class. So what you can say? What you can say about this picture? You can see that there is a boat, right? And how many persons are there? There are three persons. So we can say these three persons are basically the author and the friends. Okay. So one is doing what? What are the different activities? Okay, one is taking care of the wheel. Another one is just standing near the table. And last one is doing, the blue one is doing fishing. Okay, yes, there is one more character over here. Let us see who is this another character into the picture. Okay, yes, class, before we jump towards the actual, I would say, reading of the chapter, tell me where does the story had been taken, like has been taken from? Do you remember the travel log? Three dash in a boat. Very good. Three men in a boat. Right, class. Okay, yes. So let's watch this.
Chapter 15. Three men packed for a trip. We made a list of the things to be taken, got them all together, and met in the evening to pack. We got a big Gladstone for the clothes and a couple of hampers for the victuals and the cooking utensils. We moved the table up against the window,
You have to observe this video very carefully. I will be asking certain questions related to it.
piled everything in a heap in the middle of the floor, and sat round
Now you can see there are three persons, okay? Three friends. And what they are going to do? Right. Right.
and looked at it. I said I'd pack. I rather pride myself on my packing. I told George and Harris that they had better leave the whole matter entirely to me. George put on a pipe and spread himself over the easy chair, and Harris cocked his legs.
Okay, yes, class. So answer these questions now. Let me change the slide. I rather pride myself on my packing. Who is I? Who is writing this? The writer, the author. And what is the name of the author? Jerome K. Jerome. Very good. What are the name of the other two friends? Harris and George. Very good. What was the two friends doing when Jerome was packing their luggage? Right. One was just sitting on the sofa and another was doing what? Having a pipe. Which kind of pipe it was? A cigar pipe. Okay. Yes. So let's read it. This was hardly what I intended. What I had meant, of course, was that I should boss the job, and that Harris and George should potter about under my directions. I pushing them aside every now and then with, "Oh, you, here, let me do it." There you are, simple enough, really teaching them, as you might say. They're taking it in the way they did irritated me. There is nothing does irritate me more than seeing other people sitting about doing nothing when I'm working. Okay, guys, firstly discuss the important words and then we will jump towards the explanation part. Intended, something you meant to do or you had planned, right? Potter about, basically follow. Like if someone is giving you the directions, you just follow them. You should go around them, right? Next, irritate. Irritate basically means to tease someone. So now this is the, like, literally a irony. Like in video also we saw that he only said like I will do the packing, and then he is the only one who is commenting this. Like I really don't like this, or I get irritated when I see that people are sitting idle and they are doing nothing while I am the one who is working. But what's the scenario is that like he himself has given this chance, okay, or he himself has asked, okay, I should do the packing and you should just rest. You should just think about the boat trip that we are going for. Okay, he wants to boss them also, but he does not like this that people in front of him are sitting idle. So this is two things that are contrasting with each other. Okay, so that's why it's an irony. Okay. Now, yes, class. Do you think Jerome was a show off while offering his help? What would you have done if you were Jerome? What do you think? Was he exaggerating? Okay, was he just trying to do that? Okay, I will do everything. I will do everything just to make sure that he is concerned about them. He really cares about that boat trip, just to show this out to the other friends. Take time and then tell. What do you think? Did he exaggerated the things? But in actual, he meant something else only. What he wanted in actual? He wanted in actual that who should help, the other two friends should help him. But what he showed to them, okay, I will do everything. You just said. So in his mind, he was having this thought that they should also work. But in reality, what he was saying, okay, don't worry, I will manage everything. You take rest. You just think of the trip that we are going for. So yes, we can say that he was a show off. He exaggerated things. He meant something else and he did something else. Right? Okay. Now you have to think as Jerome. Like if you were at the place of Jerome, don't think like him, but think as your own. What you would have done. Like your two friends are sitting, what you have done in that case. You're planning to go for a trip, right? You could divide the things. What else? Okay, you could divide the work also. Like one will be doing packing, another will be taking care of the resources that we have to take and for the locations. So you have divided the work or you have divided the packing itself. So that makes it more organized, right? That like saves from lot of confusion, which I think that will happen now. Okay, very good class. So let's move further. Who is the author of the lesson? JK2 or J2K? Very good. It's Jerome K. Jerome. Okay, yes. So now it's time for picture composition. So you have to describe me this picture, what you can see. Okay, so we can see that there are three persons, right? Wearing like completely different kind of suits. One is having a bow tie, another is just wearing a vest, and the one who is sitting in front of the suitcase is properly dressed. Okay, and what are the things that we can see on the floor? Things they need to pack are basically the resources. Like there is a belt, water bottle, then there is a polish, and some shoes are there. And what are the other two doing? Like one is packing, what are the other two doing? They are just like sitting and instructing him. And he is the one who is doing everything. And who is he over here, class? Very good, the author. And this may be Harris or George. Okay, yes, now who will read it? Okay, yes, come up. Okay, Jaswinder, read. I lived with a man once who used to make me mad that way. He would loll on the sofa and watch me doing things by hour together. He said did him real good too. Wait, Jaswinder. Don't read it so fast. Read it very nicely, okay? Like take proper pause when there is a full stop and comma, right? A short pause for comma and a proper pause when there is a full stop. Okay? Now read it again. I lived with a man once who was used to make me mad that way. Okay? Okay, ma'am. I lived with a man once who used to make me mad that way. He would loll on the sofa and watch me doing things by the hour together. He said it he said it did him real good to look on at me messing about. Now I am not like that. I can't sit still and see another man slaving and working. I want to get up and superintend and walk around with my hands in my pockets and tell him what to do. It is my energetic nature, I can't help it. Okay, yes, class, let's discuss the good Jaswinder, but you can try reading it in a much better way. Take care of the pauses, okay? But this time good. Next one, so first, like we can say a phrase is lol on the sofa. So lol basically means to relax on the sofa. As you can see in the picture also, the person has completely like stretched himself on the sofa. Okay, so that means to lol on the sofa. Messing about basically means like you're doing things. For example, if I show you this picture again, so this is a kind of mess that they have created. They don't know where is the thing kept, so there is lot of confusion. I can't sit still. Sit still means like right now you all are sitting. You're sitting in a posture. You're not moving, so you're still. Okay. I want to get up and superintend and walk around with my hands. Superintend will take the charge. Like I will do. Okay. Like he is basically saying that he will do certain thing. Energetic means active. Okay, when you like sit in the right posture, you automatically feel energetic and active. Okay, so that's the characteristic of the author. So firstly you will tell me what you have understood from this two passages, and then I will give or add to your explanation, right? Right. Okay. Yes. So again, it's a very like irony like thing. Like he's talking about his past now, right? That he used to live with the man, and what that man used to do, just relax, just do nothing, and ask author to do everything. Okay, he sees him like getting confused, not able to understand what to keep and what not to keep. Okay, but now he's saying like now I am not like that. Like now I am organized. And then he's saying, I can't sit still and see another man slaving and working. Slaving basically means that you are just instructing another person is doing. You're doing nothing. Okay? He basically is a kind like we here can get the points of the characteristics of the author that he is very energetic, he's very active. He tries to lead the group or tries to take the charge of doing things. Okay, he is saying that he cannot just sit idle. Basically, keeping your pockets like keeping your hands in the pockets here means sitting idle, doing nothing. Okay, so sit still also means doing nothing. Hands in the pockets also means doing nothing, and loll on the sofa, they all are for relaxation, like doing nothing. Okay, yes, class. Now there's an activity for you. So what you have to do, you have to match these. Like these are the words and these are the meanings. You have to match. So first is lol. So yes, class. Lol on the sofa. What he was doing? Yes. To waste time doing nothing. Next one is intended. Meant, planned, right. Next one is superintended, surprise, or we can say manage. Potter about do some unimportant, like just to be there. Sit still, it would be class, it's L and then again L. Sit without doing anything. Very good class. So you have who have marked these? Whoever has marked these all are correct. Great class. Any doubts? Anyone? Any confusion with the word and their meaning? You can write in the comment box also. I will be taking care of that. What did the author pride himself about? What he was having pride in? What he was doing right now? Very good. That's packing. So he was having a kind of a pride while packing. So let's recapitulate. So what we have done today, we have started with a very like funny kind of story, and that is basically a chapter from a travel log that was three men in a boat, and the name of the chapter is packing. Okay, so it is the story of three friends who are like planning to go for a boat trip, and before going for the boat trip there is a very important thing that they have to do, that is packing. And when it came comes to packing, so they are deciding who will do and how it will be like going on. So author himself, like from him, no one has asked him to do it, but he just intended to do this, like I will be the one who will be packing, and you just take others and ask others to just take rest, do nothing. But then he commented that how can a person be sitting idle and doing nothing, seeing others are working for them, but they are not doing anything. So that shows that he says something else and he really means something else. So he is a kind of show off. He exaggerate things, right? So we have got certain points from the like about the nature of the author, that he's energetic, active, takes the charge, but he's a show off. He shows that I want to help, but in his mind he's like, why are they not helping me? So that's the kind of the funny situation. So now you have to answer, how many characters are there in the scene? Three are there. One is, what are the name? Jerome. K. Jerome, very good. Harris and George. Good. Why did narrator volunteer to do packing? What he wanted to do? Why he said I will do the packing? Because he wanted to show this thing that other two are good for nothing. I am the one who is good. So he is kind of like, I would say, like he has ego, right? He has ego problems, that I am the one doing everything and others are just sitting idle. How did George and Harris react to this? Did Jerome like their reaction? And they were okay. When he said, okay, I will do the packing, and they also said, okay, yes, you can go ahead with it. And he was not at all happy with the reaction, because he was thinking of, they will say, no, 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 we all will do it together. Why you are just like, basically he has put himself into this I would say confused state, or this messing situation, that is that he only now needs to organize each and everything, because they said, okay, if you want to do, go ahead and do it. What was Jerome's real intention? What was his real intention? That they would also say and come together with him and pack, and they would definitely appreciate this thing, that yes, he came forward and he tried to help them. So his intention just go into vain, right? So now this is the homework. Describe what all things you do in prior when you are planning for a trip. So before going towards the travel destination, you need to pack. So while you are packing, what are the things? What is the list of things that you prepare before going for the travel? Okay, like basically if I have to like name this, it would be pre-travel checklist, like before going towards the journey, what are the things that you do, right? And there is one more thing that I will give you as a homework, that we discussed today many phrases related to doing nothing, so you have to use these phrases into sentences, or you can create a story out of them also. So you have to use these phrases and create a situation out of them, right? Sit still you can use, what about you can use. Okay, then there was lol. Okay, so lol would be the most easiest one. Potter about and sit still, you need to use your creativity over there. Okay, so this is also your homework, and I hope that you have enjoyed the story. And I really want to look further. Like like class, I think, and you can also not just think, or you can imagine that how things would turn up. Like he will be getting confused because he did not wanted to pack just by himself, but just to show that yes, I am very like helping person, and I care about you, I am concerned about this trip. He did that. So that's why they say sometimes when you try to show off, it can like be have a wrong, or I could say bad influence on you. So always try to be what you are, be neutral. Okay, so that's all about today. Any doubts, any confusions, you can write in the comment box and we will be taking care of that. Okay, thank you so much, class.